Hey everyone, Dom here and welcome back to part 3 of our 4-part series talking about our new multi-cooker product here. So in this part we're going to talk a little bit about the control panel and go into some of the detail around the cooking modes with this product. So as you can see on the screen there, we've got 10 icons lit up, and actually in this product you've got 7 food related cooking presets. I'll just go through them. So we've got barbecue, we've got steaks, steam, slow cook, veggies, pancake, party snacks. Those are the 7 food related presets. We'll show you what one of those looks like a little bit later when you select them. After that, we've got 2 options: preheat and keep warm. Those are 2 really useful ones for any food you want to preheat before the proper cook, or any food that you've already cooked that you want to keep warm at a specific temperature. Use those cooking modes, they're really useful. More details you can find in the quick start guide or the operating instructions. The last option is the manual mode. The screen's just gone to sleep there, I'm going to wake it back up. The last option is the manual mode. It's got that finger icon in the bottom right there, and that mode you can actually cook from anything from 40 degrees centigrade up to 250 degrees centigrade, and anything from 5 minutes all the way up to 12 hours long. So that's a really useful cooking mode that gives you a massive amount of flexibility when it comes to cooking. So now this is waking up again, I'm going to use the dial. You just need to twist it to toggle through the different cooking modes. You can see they flash as I select them, and you'll also notice that this number changes each time you move. So I'll go on barbecue, and just to give you a little example when it comes to this control panel, you can see on the left hand side that we've actually got 3 options that have lit up. We've got an anti-smoke button here, a temperature button, and a time button. So this anti-smoke button actually is a manual override. It toggles the extractor fan on and off for you. So there are some cooking modes where the extractor fan is enabled as a default. If you ever want that turned off, you can press this button. Likewise, you can also turn it on if you ever feel like you need it. The temperature icon allows us to change the temperature in the cooking mode that we're in. So we're currently on the barbecue cooking mode. That cooking mode defaults to 250 degrees centigrade. If I press this temperature button, that now flashes, and if I use the dial, I can change the temperature of the cook to whatever I want within the realms of that cooking mode. So let's choose 200 for example. If I'm happy with that, I can also change the length of time that the cooking mode is on for. So if I press the time button, here it's currently set to 30 minutes. I can increase that to 35, 40, 45, 50 minutes, 55, an hour. Again, all the increments for these changes you can find in your operating instructions, but for the purposes of this, let's say I'm happy with an hour. Once I'm happy with that, I would just need to press the start button and the multi-cooker will begin the cook straight away. So just be aware, as soon as you press that start button, it will start cooking. The last thing I want to make you aware of is that make sure you use the correct accessory for the cooking mode you're using. So if you're cooking a steak, for example, make sure you use the grill plate. If you're steaming, use the steam plate, etc, etc. Again, details can be found in your operating instructions. So that's an overview of the control panel for the multi-cooker, and in the last video in this series we're going to show you how you can actually cook on your multi-cooker. So we'll see you in the next one, and thanks so much for watching. Bye.